In this activity, we will be finding out the formula how to find the area of the shapes that you have created in a simpler way instead of numbering them one by one like what you see in the picture below to find the amount of square units that occupy the space within the shape. Some of you might feel that, oh, it is very easy to count the square unit because I just count 1, 2, 3. There are 3 square units, so the space occupied by this shape will be 3 square units. However, have you thought of when the shape get bigger and bigger, are you going to do this counting of square unit one by one? Like shown 1, 2, 3 until 13, 14, 15, and you will count endlessly when the shape gets really very big. Is there a better way to find out a pattern in order to find the area of the shape? Now, let me give you a simpler way of counting the square units of the shape's area by using the length and breadth of the shape. So, where is length? Length is usually the longest part of the shape, whereas the breadth will be the distance or measurement from side to another side of the shape, as shown above. If you measure the length of this shape that I created, it will be 5 cm from this end to this end, whereas the breadth is the same, which is from here. If you calculate, it will be 5 cm as well, meaning to say this is a square because its length is the same as the breadth. Coming back to the question, how do we find the area in a faster way? If you notice how we have counted just now, we actually counted the shape from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square unit until 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you will notice all this in the end you will reach 24, and the final square unit that you will be able to count is 25. So, could you tell me the easier way to find the area of the square? If you notice carefully, when we count to the end of here, it's actually 25 square unit. With that said, we can actually use the length multiply the breadth, which is 5 multiplied by 5, will also give you 25 square unit. As I have told you that each of the square unit here is measured by 1 cm, 1 cm, 1 cm, and 1 cm, and 1 cm each. So it add up to be 5 cm. You will multiply 5 cm by 5 cm, you give you the standard unit where we call square centimeter. So the area of the shape will be 25 square centimeter. So, however, you have to take note that finding the area of a rectangle or square, you could simply use the length multiplied by its breadth. But you have to take note that different shapes will have different way of finding an area. But you have to know that not all the shapes come in square and rectangles only. There are shapes that are combined with squares and rectangles together, and it could be difficult if we do not take note of its length and breadth by making sure it's four-sided. Let me give you a very simple example to illustrate what I'm talking about. So if I redraw the shape and combine this shape together, what is the area of the whole figure? So in this red square, we already know it has 25 square centimeter. Some of you might think that the length of the figure is simply 9 cm from one end to another end, which looks like it's correct, and the breadth of the figure is 5 cm from one side to the other side. So some of you might be thinking, can I find the area by using 9 multiplied by 5? So when I have 9 multiplied by 5, is the area of the whole figure 45 square centimeter? Think again. If here is 25, how about here? So is the answer 45 square centimeter? Think again. So you gotta be very careful when you calculate a figure that make out of different four-sided figure, and you must make sure you accounted them separately before you combine its area together. For the activity 3, you are supposed to work as a pair, form a composite figure after you have switched on the bigger geoboard and the number functions, so that it helps you with visualizing the shape that you have formed. I'll give you an example how you could form one composite figure using your own creativity. For example, I have created one composite figure as shown above, and I'm happy with it. I will do a snapshot of the figure and post it to the Padlet activity 3 by using the post-it, but remember to write your names as a pair. Then another pair of friends could actually make the comment after you find the answer for the figure. And finally, the creator of the figure will check whether the answer is correct or not. For example, if I were to find the area of the figure I created, I could do it in many ways, such as 3 times 3, this is 9, and these few are the same. They are both of them 9 square centimeter, whereas this one here will be 2 multiplied by 1, which is 2 square centimeter, and this is the same, so this is another 2 square centimeter, this is another 3 square centimeter. So if I want to do a quick way, I will do 5 times 2 plus 9 times 3 and find the answer. Well, there is another faster way to do this question. Think about it and let me know if you can find a even simpler way of solving the question. Now, if you have no more question, you may let me know if you can find a better way of solving my question. If not, after that, we can start the group activity now.